I took a hydrocodone along with my 2 Ativan. I'm waiting for it to kick in. I don't know what's wrong with me today. Honestly, this morning I thought I had COVID, but I don't know where all my free tests from the post office went, and so I can't check. But I don't have a fever, so that's a perk. Don't have to have a visit to Roswell. My right eye keeps watering, and it's not just a little water. I mean, it just tears down my face. It's annoying. Oh, thank you. I pray for you too, because you're going through something as well. But whenever I've had my drugs, I like to talk for some reason. First off, let me show you something. You're not going to see it real well because it's still light out. Yay, it's light out. That means we're going to have better weather soon. But I got a new toy. See this? Oh, I guess you can see it pretty well in there. It rotates, and if I pick the filter that changes colors, it has 6 different filters, and it has 4 different colors. This lulls me to sleep. I can watch it and kind of hypnotize my eyes, and then they just go down. I think it's a children's toy, but it works. Right now, tonight, I'm doing the stars. There's an animal one that has what. By the way, I'm not wearing my glasses, so I don't see these as clear. The stars I see clear because they're stars. Christy, it is $13 on Amazon. You too can have one. So anyways, I think it's a flower, but I call it Crazy Pie Face because that's what it looks like. It's a crazy pie face. And then all the animals flicker across my screen, and there's like a galaxy one. I don't know what the others are at this moment. Oh, I feel so yuck. And I had a good revelation today because I have to go to Roswell this week for some scans, and it's not my usual time. Usually I go in the mid-afternoon for my scans, and they're like, we want you in at 8 a.m., yo. So I'll be going in at 8 a.m. And for the whole week, adding up to this visit, I'm like, yeah, Tuesday's going to be so much fun. I don't have to go to work on Tuesday. Can you imagine my surprise when I show up at Roswell on Tuesday and they're not ready for me because the appointment is actually on Wednesday? So that was good. So I go get my scans on Wednesday, and then the following week, that's my Tuesday appointment. My sister will be taking me because I'm getting the Benadryl. And for some reason, they just don't want me to drive when I've had it. It can't be the fact that I have fishbowl head when that happens and that the world just suddenly becomes a beautiful place. I have to work tomorrow, so I can have Wednesday off. Only 4 hours. I think I can do it. Hopefully this pain goes away. It's all in my back. It hurts. And I've been doing nothing all day. Just sitting. And my boy rats, Greeble and Wuzzle, or at least Wuzzle will let me pick him up. He doesn't give a sheboygan. Look at that. I'm trying to clean up my language. He doesn't give a care. He lets me pick him up. And I still don't trust them yet because of what happened with Meepit. I don't want to lose another rat. So I just happened to open up my sleeve a little, and he stuck his head in, and he's like, he got in my sleeve, he's in my shirt. And I'm like, oh no. And Greeble was like, I'm not having any of that, woman. Maybe he'll be easier to catch when they're in the bigger cage. Because you know I did. I bought the bigger cage. I bought the bigger cage for them. And now that we're on the topic of my rats, because that's all I've got going on in my life that's interesting. One of my girls, she is getting old. And it's showing. She's losing hair, which is sad because she looks like she's been mistreated, but she's not. I don't mistreat her. They don't let me pick them up. The girls do not like to be handled. And so she looks terrible. And she's slow. And the poor thing falls. Now, if I can see her struggling, I run up over the cage and I grab her so she doesn't fall. But I'm not always around. So they've been stealing treats from her hands. They're just like, oh, I'll take that. Boom. It's like, what are you doing? I just gave you one of your own. Jerks. So I have been feeding her special food. It's baby food. But special food that only she gets. And I put her in the other cage. And at first she was walking around. I think she was a little stressed. Because, believe it or not, she still loves her sisters. And then she saw that there's food in there. And she's like, oh, I want that. And she took it. And she ate with gusto. And that made me happy. So maybe we'll put a little weight on her. Because she is a little skinny. And the fact that she lets me pick her up knows she's not feeling good. Cod drops. I'll look into it. So that's how that's going. And then I got a text today from one of my friends. He's like, do you want 2 mice? I just want y'all to know I was kidding about wanting mice a couple weeks ago when I said it on Facebook. I really just wanted more rats, which I've achieved. And now I've got a bigger cage that could house at least 2 more. I really do like these confessionals at night because it helps me feel better. Or the Hydra's helping me feel better. One or the other. It actually has calmed down. And then I'm going to have to think of a way to get Roswell to write me another script for pain meds. Maybe my broken ribs will allow me to get some more pain meds. And we'll find out if they're broken on Wednesday, not Tuesday. So yeah, I've done nothing but watch television today. I did do the dishes, which I consider a big feat when I feel like crap. And I had to do my daily pills. I put all my pills in the pill case like a 90-year-old person so that I have all my medications ready to go. And I'm going to Florida soon. I don't need to worry about that until the day before. That's when I'll start packing. That could stop at any time and I would be okay with it. I sit here and I realize I'm my father. I've totally turned into my father. After my mom died, I'm going to ignore the story that my sister told me because I don't want to think about it. But my dad didn't date anyone. And I just haven't felt like it. sometimes I think it'd be nice to have someone. But then you've got to deal with another person. Oh, Tampa. Sorry. You're all like, why did she stop? Because I'm reading the comments. Trying to multitask. Not something I do well anymore. Oh. But that's the end of it. Oh, it's starting to get darker. Here, let's see if you can look at my stars. You can see that they're rotating all over the wall. This is the best thing. Now, tonight I took hardcore pain pills and stuff. So I might get loopy. Normally, on most nights, instead of the hardcore pain stuff, I take candy. That's code word for candy. And the candy, it's so fun to watch these things when the candy kicks. Yeah. I love my candy. What else is exciting in my life? Sorry. There was something on my bed and I'm like, what is that? What is that on my bed? I think that it's finally kicked in because my back is starting to feel better. Joyous occasion. Alright, I just wanted to talk. I get talky when I'm medicated. And I love to talk to you, my people. Never mind. I'm not going to go there with you. I don't want to cross the line of gross. Alright. I will chat at all of my friends later. I appreciate you watching as always. And I hope some of these help. I mean, give you insight into what it's like living with a stupid disease that's trying to kill me. Or stupid rats that are trying to kill me. They're not, though. Alright, it's starting to get dark. I can see my stars much better. So, y'all have an excellent Saturday night. I'm just going to go to bed. I don't care what time it is. The fact that my eye watered all day just made me want to close it. Alright, be at peace and take care and fare thee well.